Welcome back to Stube Studios video series on Gamemaker tutorials for beginners. In this episode, I'm going to not teach you anything. Instead, we're going to use what we had so far, and we are going to make a very simple game. So now, let's make a new game. I'm just going to save this for future reference. Make sure instead of spaces, it should be a good habit to use underscores. I don't usually because I'm kind of not good with that, but you should. It's better to get in the habit of doing it than not. So now we've got a whole new thing. So let's go by creating a sprite. You know what to do. And then we will make a sprite of Jimmy. So we're gonna use that same Jimmy sprite, and we're going to hit OK, and then we're going to make an object of Jimmy. Okay, we're going to make a room called and rename the room. You're gonna have to rename it like this. Call it the Jimmy Chamber. Alright, and let's place a Jimmy in the corner of the Jimmy Chamber. Like so. Okay, now we are going to make a background. Let's do metal. And we've got our metal. You can use whichever one you want. I'm just going to use this one. We're going to add the background. Remember, you've learned this stuff, so it shouldn't be too hard. And then we are going to make another sprite of a bomb. Oops, forgot to add the sprite. Sorry, that was my bad. Bomb, yeah, right there. Just load that sprite. And we'll use this sprite. And now we're going to go into the Jimmy Chamber. And we are going to place a maze of random bombs. The objective of this game is to make it to a certain point without getting blown up by a bomb. So now we've got that. Let's make another sprite. So the end, let's call it the goal. No sprite. Let's just do the banana because bananas are cool. So Jimmy has to reach his banana without touching a bomb and getting blown up. Okay, so now we are going to add the banana to the Jimmy Chamber. And when you run the game, just make sure it looks something like this. I mean, like, you don't have to have the exact same bomb order, but just like make sure it's possible to do. Which I don't even know if mine is, but whatever. Okay, so I've got that. So that works. Now we are going to go into the Jimmy and make our movement. At a speed of 2. so that it is a little bit faster than last time, and hopefully a little bit less glitchy. Alright, so now we got our press down, but remember we still have to add our release. So can duplicate the event to save time. Okay, so once you've got that, oops, something happened there. Once you got that, you can then test it and make sure that the Jimmy can move. Okay, so Jimmy can move, and yeah, he'll be able to make it. Yeah, that'll work. So we've got that, and now we go to the bomb instance, and we will do the add event collision with Jimmy. It will delete Jimmy and make a sound that we have not yet made. So, explosion. There should be an explosion sound somewhere. If you don't have one, then just ignore this. Examples. No, that's not it. Sounds. Yeah, it's in here. It's in sounds. Tutorial 1, explosion. So now if you do that, I would turn down your volume a bit if you're not, because I don't want to hurt myself again. So then we're going to go back to the bomb, and we're going to add the action of the sound explosion being played. Okay, so now, if we run it, Jimmy can move, but if he touches a bomb, he blows up and dies. So now, we are going to finish this up by doing a quick thing. We're going to the banana. When the banana collides with Jimmy, it's going to display the message. Congratulations. You just beat the Jimmy game. Okay, so now we're going to run it, and you can play it. Don't let Jimmy explode, or he'll die, and that will be very sad. Can I do it? Oh, I just died, dang it. And so that is the Make Your First Game tutorial for the Stube Studios beginner series. So in the next episode, I'm going to do a little bit more object stuff and potentially a little bit of timelines. I'm not sure yet. And we're going to learn a little bit more about sprites.